This is an impromptu video about the ongoing hate campaign against and lies about Donald Trump. I'll keep it brief. What is Trump being accused of? Well, according to this woman, Maxine Waters, it is colluding with the Russians. Waters is as mad as a box of frogs. She's even accused Vladimir Putin of coining the phrase crooked Hillary. We hear that word collusion a lot from numerous sources, but what does it mean? Colluding to do what? Crooked Hillary herself claimed the Russians interfered with the election, and presumably Vladimir Putin brainwashed a substantial tranche of the electorate into either voting for Trump or not voting for her. Hillary has also pointed the finger of blame at misogyny and at a few other things. No, Hillary, it isn't women they don't like, it's you. Remember what Ed Klein called you? The latest nonsense is to claim or infer that Trump is somehow in the pay of the Russians. This map shows the countries in which the Trump organisation operates. This is a company that turns over $9 billion plus a year and employs over 22,000 people. That makes it statistically impossible for it not to have done business with some Russians. So what? Up until shortly before the election, Trump had no political ambitions. He spent over $500 million of his own money running his campaign, and now he's taking bribes? What did Trump actually say about Russia during the election? He said he wanted to get along with it, and with its leader. You think that's a bad idea? You want to return to the Cold War? The West won the Cold War. Now we have other enemies, including enemies within. It makes sense to cooperate with Russia rather than fight it. There was and is no Russian collusion. These claims are a total fantasy. On the other hand, there is proven criminality by Hillary Clinton, who used her post as Secretary of State to enrich the foundation she and her husband run. In order to do that, she jeopardised national security and destroyed evidence of her criminality when she realised the game was up. Clinton, or at the very least her lieutenants, also conspired against Bernie Sanders. This was so blatant that it led to the resignation of Debbie Wasserman Schultz. There is also currently a legal action being fought by Sanders supporters against the DNC. The media hasn't told you about that, has it? Clinton has also been protected by low life in high places. When she's eventually indicted, don't be surprised if Loretta Lynch is named as co-conspirator. Don't believe anything the mainstream media is saying about Trump. It's all lies, distortions, so-called leaks from anonymous sources. Many of these claims are debunked almost as soon as they are made, but the media simply ignores this and invents new ones.